All right, so we have one more presentation tonight. This is Matteo from Next User, who's jet lagged, so give him a pass. And after Matteo's done, after his Q&A, we're going to do what we call our 60-second spots. So don't scurry in out here too quickly. It's your opportunity to grab the microphone if you want to make a quick announcement. So if you're working on something you want to share some info on, or for an event, or if you're looking to raise money, who knows. Grab the microphone, you've got 60 seconds to do it, okay? And then we get to all alcohol.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready? Let's do it.
Yes, let's kick it. It all started when I was trying to connect marketing tools together to communicate with my end-to-end user. These applications are disconnected. It makes it very difficult to create and design user experiences. This is why I created Next User. Next User is a marketing and analytics platform that helps marketing tools to work in harmony and increase engagement, conversion, and lifetime value. Don't leave, guys. Let me show you my platform. So we have a tracker, and we are able to track any kind of website or application. We can see how many people are online, their activity on the website, whether it's anonymous and identified visitors. From that, we are able to create user profile. We have two types of user profile: identified user profile, like you see here with Ali, and anonymous user profile, which is representing 97% of your visitors, and you want to be able to leverage this information. We have a quick overview. We can see everything from his email to the purchase, and after we can drill down by any type of data that we collect. We can see activity, visits, history, location, devices, and variables. Variables allows us to collect two types of information: internal, populated directly by your tracking, and what we call user-defined variables, coming from internal database, CRM, social media profile, etc. After, what we want to do is to leverage this information. To leverage this information, we create segments, mainly on the behavior of people. We can take, like we created a few segments for Dell, because we are part of the Dell Founder 50 Club. So we have engaged visitors, add to cart, anonymous and returning visitor, and many more. Let's deep dive into a segment to see how it works. Basically, we can have some condition around the visit, the depth of the visit, and the frequency of the visit, around the category that were viewed specifically by a user, as well as the city. This allows us to create some kind of scenarios. The scenarios for us are what we call workflow. We have different ways of evaluating this workflow. It could be in real time or on demand, hourly, daily, etc. A workflow starts with an initial condition. A condition is an assembly, is gathering some different rules, populating from action, attributes, engagement, and many more. So let's come back to our dear Dell case. We want to populate a specific message for people that are viewing tablets compared to a specific laptop category. Let's call it Inspiron. Okay, with one hand. And over the last 5 days, and we want to target people with the AND logic, and we can put AND or logic, that are specifically in the city of San Francisco. Let's take it. Here we are. And if this condition is matched, we have the possibility to add what we call a condition, interaction, and a goal. I will show you what it is later. An interaction here could be different type. It could be an email, in-page message, SMS, customer support ticket, landing page, or webhook. Here we would like to have a specific message with a discount because the user is still over here on the website. We want also to be able, so this is following a campaign logic, we want to be able to retarget this user if the user did not match specifically this condition, and we have the capability to do it with a specific email, pretty straightforward, incitating him to go to Best Buy. We have a drag and drop interface, so with one hand I will try to do it. We can delete a specific component of the workflow. Moving a little bit forward, we can really create some advanced scenario, like this workflow. We have the capability to simulate the workflow, so we can see how many people will receive each interaction at each stage, and exactly who they are. So we can even deep dive at their profile level. We also have the capability to create what we call goals. Goals are micro and macro conversion, and you can see how they are trending over time. In terms of interaction, we are just hosting a HTML version of the email, so we communicate directly with email service provider, and we populate and contextualize the email according to any website or subscriber variable in a multilingual way. The standard JavaScript that we put on every page is allowing us to collect data, so to create the user profile that you saw, but also to push data. So we have the capability to show any kind of message, like a horizontal bar, notification, blocking pop-up, or we can even substitute a content on a specific page to show any kind of message or image according to any attribute of the user, like a campaign, referrer, location, etc. In terms of integration, pretty straightforward. It's one line of code, and you can integrate with your email service providers that we have here. Right now we are integrated with MailChimp and SendGrid, and we are looking to integrate with more email service provider. Thank you very much for your attention, and looking forward to have you part of the data and marketing revolution. Bye guys. Okay. Any question?
Hands up. Oh, there must be one question, people. Come on.
Thank you.
So I know the similar service developed by Salesforce.
Yes.
What is your advantage?
Sorry?
What is your advantage? Advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a very interesting question, and we met actually with the Salesforce team. So we have three types of advantage. On the data side, we are able to both track anonymous profile, so we go a little bit deeper and create the same type of profile, but we don't have the email, first name, last name. And this is one of the synergy we could have with Salesforce. We integrate third-party data as well, so on this profile you can append any kind of data that you would like to have from an internet database, CRM, email, social media, etc. On the workflow logic or the decision engine, what we call the decision engine, we have the capability to do real-time, analyze profile very quickly. It's nearly real-time as well. We have also very deep rules. I could not comment all of them. There were like 15 rules, so I just mentioned 3-4. And on the communication side, we are built in with a concept of open platform. So we are directly connecting to the email or to the system, like customer support that you have. So you don't need to integrate or migrate to a new system in order to be able to implement Next User. So we are decreasing the barriers of entry, and we are complementing, to reply to your question, Salesforce on the data side and on the rule side.
A very simple question. How do you
Yes.
make money, or how much does it cost?
So right now we are making money from 2 channels, and we have a third channel which will take a little bit more time. So we have direct clients. Generally they are between $5 to $100 million in terms of revenue. So it's a few $1,000s in terms of using this platform per month. So it's a subscription. It's a subscription-based product, and we charge on the number of data we collect and the number of API to integrate. And we have also a lot of interest in terms of having this platform as a white label product, mainly from telecom, media, and agency. So it's just new partnership that we are implementing now. This one will be like very huge because each of their clients could be a potential client for us. So it can easily demultiply our sales. And we have a third initiative that we are probably releasing around Q2 of next year, which is a marketplace approach. In this marketplace approach, you will be able to target every MailChimp user or every user from a specific product and give them directly an access, discounted or whatever. We'll do a kind of partnership, and we will pre-build the workflow. So when you will connect to this interface, we will have workflows by channel, and it will be pre-built to map automatically some specific problematic with some templates. So this is something that we are implementing, but it's taking a little bit some time because it needs to be done right.
Matteo, I sense an accent.
Yes, excuse my French.
So is this a French-based company
No, not really. The US, I left France already 12 years ago, so I'm in the US since now 6 years, and I was in UK, Russia, Canada before, so it was a long way to come here. But you're right, actually, I was traveling for business because it's a system that is very interesting for France. It's a very good market for us, and UK as well. Europe is a little bit late compared to US website, and you don't have this kind of product. And there is a little bit less noise for e-commerce or subscription websites, so it's very easy for us to win some clients there, or easier, I would say.
Got it. So you're based here?
I'm based here, but I'm traveling a lot, and we have a team of 5 people here and 8 people in Europe.
Excellent. Last call, we got 21 seconds on the clock. Anybody?
It's late.
It is late. 15 seconds. Okay, let's say
Thank you for coming, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Next user.